Peanut the squirrel wasn't just a squirrel. She was a beloved pet, an Instagram star, and a bright spot for thousands of people around the world who loved to follow her daily antics. But her story is more than the joy she brought. It's also a bittersweet reminder of the complexity of living in the human world as a wild animal. Peanut's story began in 2017 when Mark Longo, an animal lover in New York, found her alone on the side of the road. Her mother had been hit by a car, leaving the baby squirrel too young to survive on her own. Mark decided to help, nursing her back to health with careful attention. He wasn't sure what the future would hold, but he knew he couldn't leave her behind. As Peanut grew, she became a lively companion to Mark and quickly found a place in his home. Mark shared her daily life on Instagram, and soon, Peanut's charm and personality captured the hearts of people across the globe. Fans would see her climbing around her custom-made squirrel house, nibbling on treats, or curling up in Mark's hand. Her bright eyes and spirited antics were pure joy to watch. Peanut brought smiles, laughter, and a sense of connection to the wild, especially for those who loved animals but couldn't be close to them. For Mark, Peanut wasn't just a social media star, she was family. Her presence was a comforting rhythm in his life, and the bond they shared was profound. Caring for Peanut wasn't always easy. Mark knew that keeping a wild animal as a pet was unconventional, even controversial. But he believed he was giving her a safe, loving home she wouldn't have found in the wild. Then, in October 2024, Peanut's story took a tragic turn. One day, New York State Department of Environmental Conservation officials showed up at Mark's door, following up on reports that Peanut had allegedly bitten someone who tried to handle her. Under New York law, keeping wild animals as pets is restricted due to concerns about potential diseases like rabies. The DEC officials cited these regulations and insisted on taking Peanut, along with a raccoon named Fred that Mark had also rescued, to ensure public safety. Mark tried to plead his case, emphasizing that Peanut was more than just a pet, she was a gentle, well-loved animal who posed no harm to anyone. He had taken every precaution to care for her and keep her healthy. However, the DEC officials were unwavering. They seized both animals for testing. Despite Mark's protests, the outcome was inevitable. The rabies test required brain tissue samples, which meant Peanut would be euthanized. Mark's heart broke. He knew he couldn't stop what was happening, but he couldn't bear to imagine a world without Peanut. Shortly after, Peanut and Fred were euthanized. The news spread quickly, reaching her followers and supporters, who were equally devastated. Messages of sympathy flooded social media, and fans around the world grieved for the loss of the little squirrel who had brought so much light to their lives. Mark shared a final post, a farewell to Peanut. "I'm so sorry I failed you, but thank you for everything. You gave me more than I ever could have given you. I'll never forget you." The words were filled with sorrow and gratitude, a testament to the love he had for her and the unique bond they shared. Peanut's story remains a powerful reminder of how animals can touch our lives in unexpected ways. Though her time was cut short, her spirit lives on in the memories of those who cherished her. For all who followed her, Peanut was not just a squirrel, she was a symbol of joy, resilience, and the beauty of connecting with nature, even in its smallest forms.